When it comes to the pronouncements of modern accepted science, believe with your eyes, not with your ears. In today's video, I have something to share with you guys that you're just not going to believe. Two individuals that see something that tells them one thing, but because they have been so brainwashed by modern accepted science, they see something entirely different. I've mentioned before that my time in the military, I was in interrogation, psychological operations. There was always someone else in the room observing an interrogation, and there was also someone outside the room observing. So you had multiple sets of eyes, multiple sets of ears, because the person sitting next to you observing your interrogation might see or hear or pick up something that you're not because you're too close, you're too focused. But the person outside the room might miss something that even that person missed, looking at it from even a higher up perspective, so to speak. This is why we teach psychological operations over at the Florida Maquis Patreon channel, because when you grasp these concepts, you'll be able to see things in the media and pick them up right away and say, wait a minute, right there, everybody missed it. They just told a lie. They just made a false assumption. We're also giving away, July 4, a couple of Florida Maquis collector's items. These two coffee mugs are the last of their kind in existence. One says, well, they both say, on one side, Masters of the Mind, and on the other side saying, Destroying the Illusion. These are the last two. The place that I had these done doesn't even exist anymore, so they are unique that way. And they're a few years old, so anyone who signs up over at the Florida Maquis Patreon channel, anyone who's already signed up, you're already in the drawing. And you only get one entry. It's $1 per month, even less if you sign up for an entire year. And we will be giving those away, like I said, July 4th. We're going to be doing that, the book from the governor, and a lot of other goodie bags. We're going to be giving away about 15 or 20 different things. But today's story comes from Hawaii. Way out here in these tiny little atolls and islands, they have this explorer down on the seafloor that has found something. And the scientists completely dismiss the value of it and what it really is, based on their belief in quote-unquote accepted science. Now, I want you to look at this closely. This picture. This is under 1,000 meters of water. That's right. This is under 1,000 meters of water. Look down here, way down here in the lower left. See how this is a perfect brick? It's literally a perfect brick. Some of these are not so perfect. They're cracked, different shapes. Here's another perfect brick right here. Another one here. Now, you ready for this? The scientists are saying this is a normal, natural feature of geology near volcanoes. Believe it or not, that's what they want you to believe. This is Science Alert. A deep-sea, quote-unquote, yellow brick road in a never-before-seen spot of the Pacific Ocean. 7 May 2022, an expedition to a deep-sea ridge just north of the Hawaiian Islands has revealed an ancient dried-out lake bed paved with what looks like a yellow brick road. The eerie scene was chanced upon by the exploration vessel Nautilus, which is currently surveying the Liliuokalani Ridge within, I'm not even going to try this very large Hawaiian name Marine National Monument. Now, that Marine National Monument is everything from Niue all the way out past Midway. All of this. Only 3%, and they acknowledge this in the article, have they looked at. They've only looked at 3% of just this area. But they make the pronouncement that, yep, that's just the way it is. PMNM is one of the largest marine conservation areas in the world, larger than all the national parks in the United States combined, and we've only explored about 3% of its seafloor. Researchers at the Ocean Exploration Trust are pushing the frontiers of this wilderness, which lies, apparently I misspoke, I apologize, which lies more than 3,000 meters below the waves. And the best part is anyone can watch the exploration all day, every day. Researchers provide live footage, and a recently published highlight reel on YouTube captures the moment researchers operating the deep-sea vehicle stumbled upon the road to Oz. Quote, "It's the road to Atlantis," a researcher on the radio can be heard exclaiming. "The yellow brick road," another voice countered. "This is bizarre," added another team member. "Are you kidding me? This is crazy." Now here's the YouTube video. When you look at this, when it rolls over this, you can see at least 8 or 10 or 12 perfect bricks. Perfectly shaped bricks that match others. And they're saying it's natural. They're saying that no hand of man touched this. Even though there's none of those bricks over here, and there's none of those bricks over here, it's just in the shape of a road. They're saying that it's, no big deal. Just a curiosity. Now here's where they said this. Despite being located under about 1,000 meters of ocean, the lake bed discovered by researchers on the summit of the Nootka Seamount looks surprisingly dry. On the radio, the team notes the ground looks almost like baked crust that could be peeled off. In one tiny section, the volcanic rock is fractured in a way that looks strikingly similar to bricks. Whatever. The unique 90-degree fractures are likely related to heating and cooling stress from multiple eruptions at this baked margin, reads a caption of the YouTube video. At first glance, the effect is easily mistaken for a path to a wonderful new world, and in a way, that's not altogether wrong. EV Nautilus is taking us on a journey to parts of our planet we've never seen before, even though we're going to make assumptions about what they are and what made it. It's bizarre. It is absolutely bizarre to see people see something with their eyes, have their first reaction be, yeah, that's hand of man. Oh, no, wait, hold on. We worship the altar of accepted science, and they say that unless we have documented proof in history book somewhere, it's just a natural formation. It's just unbelievably bizarre that they can look at these images, especially this one down here, way down here in the corner. I've seen bricks at the hardware store that didn't look this good. Seriously. And you can see the generalized layout. A brick, just in order where they've offset them, and just like they would in a Roman road. If you look way up here in the corner, you can see where there's a path that goes off to the right. It's unbelievable that they would want people to believe this. But this is the trap. This is the trap that you run into. Now, just to follow what we were talking about on our live event earlier today, you crypto guys, you need to explain. You need to explain what's going on, because I took a lot of pushback for this 4 months ago. I said, get out of crypto. Get out of Bitcoin. It has fallen now off a cliff. 1 day, down 5%. 5 day, down 20%. 1 month, down 24%. 6 months. 6 months. Ready for this? Down 51.7%. That's right. Over half. Over half. If you had listened to the Florida Maquis way back in December, you'd be twice as rich now. If you had gotten out then. If you had $100 and you pulled out that $100, that $100 now is only worth about $49. You have $49 if you left it in crypto. How did I know? Am I some crypto expert? No, but I know a scam when I see it, and I know how they were going to react to it. All of this wealth, all these countries around the world are watching wealth get siphoned away from their currencies and put into this one. This is the one thing they probably all have in common. They want to see this go away and all that wealth returned to where it belongs. But even just today, just in April, let's see, 46,296, April 1. In 10 days, it's gone from there, 30% loss in 10 days. 30% loss. It's going away, and they're not going to let it come back. I promise you this. So, anyway, signed copy of the book, coffee mugs. Believe with your eyes, not your ears. That's why I use images and not just a picture of me speaking. That's kind of one of the fallacies, one of the problems a lot of YouTube channels get into, is that they create videos where they take the camera and they turn it around and they just point it at their own face and begin talking. I speak from behind the camera and let you use your own eyes and make your own determination as to what I'm seeing and what is going on in the real world. You have to have multiple angles. Join us. We train on this. Would love to have you. Fully refundable first 90 days. Like I said, $1 a month. $1 a month. Even less if you sign up for a year. 2 coffee mugs that once they're gone, there will be no more. Drawing for July. Unbelievable story, guys. God bless. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.